The BJP has hit back at the Congress over the Pakistan boat incident. The Congress had questioned the government's claims, accusing it of sensationalizing the issue and asking it to come clean by naming the terror organization involved in the boat episode. Today, the BJP accused the Congress of playing politics on national security and speaking Pakistan's language.
Congress has supplied oxygen to Pakistan time and again. Remember, friends, when the tragic incidents of 26/11 struck us, it struck India, then Congress spoke out of turn. Congress pointed fingers towards the RSS. None other than the Home Minister of the country, the then Home Minister of the country, Shri Sushil Kumar Shinde, in the presence of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, Shri Rahul Gandhi had said that saffron terror was a threat to India. And who was having the last laugh on this? Hafiz Saeed was having a last laugh on Indian Home Minister's statement in Pakistan.
And for a response to that, I'm now joined on the phone line by Congress leader Manish Tiwari. Mr. Tiwari, how would you respond to what you heard Sambit Patra of the BJP there saying he is accusing your party of playing politics over national security and playing into Pakistan's hands?
Well, I would not like to diminish myself by commenting on something which is a classical mixture of arrogance and ignorance. The gentleman whose statement you were playing is perhaps not even aware that Mr. Sushil Kumar Shinde wasn't the Home Minister when 26/11 happened. In fact, Mr. Shivraj Patil was the Home Minister. So someone who is so completely oblivious of facts, his statement is not even worth responding to. Having said that, it hardly lies in the mouth of the chaperons of terrorists to be questioning somebody else's credentials on national security.
But Mr. Tiwari, the allegation being levelled by Sambit Patra is that the Congress party is playing into Pakistan's hands. How do you respond specifically to that?
Well, that's precisely what I'm saying. It hardly lies in the mouth of the chaperons of terrorists to question the credentials of someone else in national security. And the fact that the BJP is reacting with such nervousness to what is a legitimate demand, that the facts with regard to what happened on the high seas should be made public, especially after the government has been putting source-based information out in the media, that they would make the transcripts public, they would make the video of this entire incident public, and after that for someone to just go off the handle and completely tilted windmills, in fact, is even more intriguing given the background of what the government itself said that we'll put out in the public space. So therefore, it begs the question, does the government have something to conceal? And they are trying to cover it up by bluster and bluff rather than putting the facts in the public space.
Mr. Tiwari, you saying the government is attempting a cover-up here. What the ruling party is saying is that you are helping Pakistan in the process by raising these kind of questions through the media.
Well, this is perhaps the most knee-jerk reaction on national security which you could ever come across. In a democracy, there are questions which are asked, and on each and every count, when it came to crucial issues of national security, you found the BJP wanting and the Congress standing up straight. I do not want to start recounting from Kargil downwards as to what the track record of the BJP on national security is. So therefore, we hardly require any homilies on nationalism or patriotism from an organization which unfortunately has never stood up and been counted either on the question of India's national liberation or any important event after that.
So then you are admitting, Mr. Tiwari, that this is a case of the Congress really turning the tables on the BJP, that they did this while we were in power, so we're going to do this while they are in power. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's not a question of turning tables on anybody. The fact is that the government itself has been putting out source-based information, saying that they will put all the facts in the public domain. The responsibility rests with the government. Questions have not been raised by the Congress party. questions have been raised by independent media. So therefore, if at all questions have been raised, it is for the government to respond to those questions and put everything out in the public space as transparently as possible.
Right.
If an attempt has been made to undermine India's national security, it is obvious that people would want to know which is the organization involved, what exactly happened on the high seas, and what does the government intend to do to ensure that such an incident does not repeat itself in the future.